Chapter 13, Fun in the Air. You're barely able to contain your excitement as you and Ashton board his plane. It's awful that Eddie's sick, but I'm not mad about having you all to myself. You read my mind, and I made sure to have the plane fully stocked, so we don't even have to worry about any flight attendants. Oh. Then who'll be seeing to all my needs? Don't worry, I pride myself on providing excellent service. Good, because I'm a very demanding passenger. I never back down from a challenge. The frisson of heat in the air is broken by the sound of the pilot announcing takeoff, and you both get settled and buckle up. Before long, you're at 10,000 feet, headed back to Los Angeles. So now that we're alone, we should probably talk about how we're going to handle things back home. Kicking the flight off with easy questions, I see. I'm a fan of always having a game plan, and I think you are too. You do know me well. You take a deep breath and shift in your seat to face Ashton head on. I think, no matter what, we'll figure it out. There's a lot at stake here, for both of us. It's all worth the risk as long as I have you. Besides, there's nothing we can't handle together. He reaches over and takes your hand, grazing your palm lightly with his thumb until you shiver. You know, I trust you, and I hope you're right, but sneaking around is a lot harder when you live with your brother. You can easily imagine it all going so wrong. You and Ashton unable to control yourselves long enough to make it to the bedroom, Ashton taking you up against the kitchen counter, Eddie walking in on you. It cannot happen. You're doing that thing where you put doomsday scenarios in your head, aren't you? Yeah, it's called overthinking. Knowing his voice just pulls you out of your thoughts, and you give him a sheepish look. Sorry, I'm nervous about Eddie, and I hate fighting with him, and I'm afraid he'll be really mad. Eddie's a big boy, and he can handle it. Well, can he, though? I love my brother, but he's ridiculous when it comes to me. You really think he'll react that badly? Abso-freaking-lutely. Especially when he finds out we've been going behind his back. Eddie loves us both, but he made it very clear when you were in the wine cellar that he does not love us together. Think back to the way Eddie jokingly brought up that you and Ashton being together at the restaurant. Aren't you so relieved you dodged a bullet? What bullet? The Ashton bullet. I mean, he talks as if you're still pining after him, but I know you'd never, ever take someone back who treated you like crap. You're too strong, and you value yourself too much. It makes me so proud. Okay, nothing wrong with him complimenting you. What did he say? You swallow hard, trying to figure out how to tell Ashton about that conversation. Tell him exactly what he said. You don't want to hurt his feelings, but he needs to know how serious things could get if Eddie found out. He said he knew I'd never get back together with someone who treated me so badly, and he was proud of me for it. Oh, I mean, he's right about how I treated you before. I wish I could say he was probably just drunk, but I know Eddie too well for that. He wouldn't say something like that if he didn't mean it. Still, I hope he'd be happy to see us happy. You don't think he would? I don't know. No, not yet anyway. And even though I know keeping it from him is the right move for now, I also know it'll make things worse when he finds out we've been lying. Pain clouds Ashton's face, and you despise every second of this. Eddie is just looking out for me. Eddie had my back since the day I was born. I couldn't ask for a better big brother. But someday, he does have to let me grow up. He cares about you so much, I can't fault him for that. Especially when he was taking care of you all these years, I couldn't. Ashton gives you a sad smile, and you reach over and touch his arm. Hey, don't forget, Eddie doesn't know how far you've come. He hasn't spent time with you like I have. And he doesn't know why you went to Europe. When he finds out that little tidbit, it could change his entire opinion. I hope so. Well, we'll tell Eddie when the time is right, plus it's not like we're going public right now anyway. I want some time with you all to myself first. I like the way you think. Ashton, I want to be around you all I can. Give Ashton a soft smile, happy to just be with him right now. There are so many experiences I want to have with you. Me too. Everything we did in the Maldives was pretty magical, and I don't want that feeling to go away once we get back to the grind. So screw what Eddie thinks. Right now your opinion is the only one that matters. You nod in agreement, but the hurt in Ashton's eyes is still there. You know how much his best friend's opinion means to him. Then change it. Maybe it's time for a little distraction. How about a toast? You go in search of Bubbly, determined to help Ashton enjoy the flight. Oh, what's this? You pull a flight attendant's outfit off a shelf and hold it to your body. You have a feeling that worn properly, this would turn Ashton's frown upside down. Ashton, look what I found. How about some service with a smile? I am suddenly very, very thirsty. Mile High Hostess. Yeah, it comes with fishnets and everything. You dart into the bathroom, pull up the outfit, adjusting it so it looks considerably less professional. Given how good I make this uniform look, I think I may have missed my calling as a flight attendant. The champagne flutes and trays are easy to find, and you quickly assemble them. Then you sashay back down the aisle, hips swinging, and grin at Ashton's jaw drops. Oh my. You do a quick spin for him and then slip into the role of a dutiful flight attendant. May I interest you in something bubbly and delicious that dances on the tongue? Hell yes, you may. You hold eye contact with a smoldering gaze while you pour 2 flutes full of the most expensive champagne you've ever seen, then take a sip from one of them. That's good. And you look like you want a taste. You lean forward to give him a clear view down the top of your uniform, eliciting a barely stifled moan in response. I'm gonna need you to bring that outfit home with us for reasons. Smiling seductively, you hand him a glass. Let's toast to the future. I'll drink to that. You clink your glasses and take a sip, your eyes tracing the line of his throat as he swallows. I'm so glad we rediscovered each other. I'm so impressed by the life you've built for yourself. I did work hard, but so did you. I've just got some luckier breaks, and now it's your turn to enjoy some luck. To the future of us and our show, and to get to know each other better. I just hope we can keep our relationship under wraps until the premieres. Eddie aside, I'm afraid the press will have a field day. What if they try spinning it into me sleeping my way to the job? Don't worry, I can control the price. If any tabloid tries to spin our relationship into something it's not, I'll handle it. I trust you. We're just in such different positions. Your career is a whole lot safer than mine. Your feet reaches for you and pulls you on his lap. You lean against him, taking comfort in his arms. Does your brain ever stop thinking about everything that possibly could go wrong? No, that's what overthinkers do. Listen, I do have a PhD in anxiety. You shift your weight on his lap, enjoying the feeling of his thighs under yours. I wish I could turn my brain off, but I can't. Maybe that means I need to help distract you. Good luck, Ashton. Overthinkers are very hard to distract. Ashton lets his fingers trail up your thigh. You shiver. That's definitely helping. I think you need something to help you relax. How about a massage? A massage on a plane. That would definitely be a first for me. You've always wanted to experience the perks of luxury, so why not let go and travel in style? Diamond choice after diamond choice. Learn how to travel in style. I would love a massage. Yes, please. Come on, then. Ashton helps you off his lap and leads you to the back of the plane, where there's an entire spa set up next to a rather comfortable-looking bed. You've got to be kidding me. This is incredible. You don't do anything halfway, do you? Never, especially not when it comes to you. The smoldering look in his gaze tells you he isn't just talking about the in-flight luxury, but it sends a thrilling little shiver through your body. So over here we have every kind of face mask, peel, and scented oil you can imagine. So many options. You check out his offerings, eyes wide at all the options, each one promising its own clay or mud version of bliss. I want the soothing green mask, the purifying mud mask. Soothing. You pick up the tub and eye Ashton. I love green. This one is supposed to calm any irritated pores. You do look stunning in green. But the question is, will you join me in wearing it? Yes, if there's anything I wouldn't do for you. Besides, I look pretty good in green too, if I may say so myself. Mask in hand, you straddle Ashton's lap and pop open the tube. Hope you don't mind if I take a seat. Just trying to help, of course. So much for the massage. I'll never say no to having you in my lap or giving me a hand. But you grin as you squirt a glob into your palm. And carefully apply it to Ashton's face, covering his cheeks, chin, and nose. You've never looked so gorgeous. He chuckles as you smooth the mask over his forehead. Maybe I should go to all my meetings like this. I would definitely guarantee you get labeled a eccentric billionaire. Well, this eccentric billionaire needs his girl to match. He takes the tube from you, spreads some of the mask on his fingers, and slowly rubs it over your face, thumb scraping your jawline. Your skin's already so soft, I'm not sure you need this. Lean into his touch. You lean forward, giving Ashton even better access to your face and a clear view of your breasts. It feels so good. Has anyone ever told you that you're extremely gifted with your hands? Not interested in what anyone else thinks about my hands but you, and I knew you'd adapt to basking in luxury like a pro. A girl could get used to this. But I haven't even started on your massage yet. The mere promise of massaging your naked body shoots straight to your core. Once you're finished with your mask, Ashton leads you over to a massage table. First things first, let's get you out of those clothes. Even though we just spent diamonds on them, but you know, hey. I think you could help me with that. Your wish is my command. Hold your breath as his knuckles brush against your skin. Cool breath teasing every one of your senses as he slowly unbuttons every button. Ashton helps you up onto the table, hands gripping your naked thighs, and you can't help feel incredibly turned on. You decide to tease him a little. Is there a masseuse on board? I don't let just anyone rub this body down. He steps between your legs, putting his fingers under your chin and tilts your head up so your eyes meet his. I don't want anyone to touch you the way I'm about to. He motions for you to lie down, and you get comfy on your stomach, turning your head so you can see him as he grabs a bottle of massage oil. He squirts some into his palm, starts rubbing his hands together slowly. I cannot wait to have those hands on me. Where should I start? My shoulders. God, I could go for a massage myself. They do look tense. Let me work on those knots. Ashton rubs your shoulders, working his thumbs into your muscles. Oh, that feels so good. How's the pressure? Perfect. His strong fingers work their magic on your body, and you practically melt into the table. God, I don't know the last time I had a massage, and it was nothing like this. It's what you deserve. You just finished filming. It's time for a break. And did I mention I took a massage course last year in Bali? It massages your neck, and all tension you've carried lately begins to seep away. Everything from Mercy to Eddie to EPing your first show. It's been so much. I hadn't even realized how stressed I'd been. There was a lot going on during filming. But now you can let it all go. Well, I can let some of it go. There's still so much left to figure it out, but for now, I want to relax. And I want to help you relax. I guess I'll have to up my massage game to make that happen. So what would you like me to rub next? I want your hands on my putty tat. Listen, if I'm not making you laugh during books like this, I don't know what to tell you. My lower back. Ashton doesn't waste a second before running his hands above your butt, pressing his thumbs right in the middle, in the little dimples there. You wiggle your hips in pleasure. Oh, that's... You let out a groan of pleasure as his hands work out the knots in your back. The more relaxed you get, the louder you become. Have I mentioned how much I love hearing you enjoy yourself? It's so damn sexy. I concur with a woman being relaxed and whatnot. You're wasting your time in TV. You could do this for a living, I swear. I like to think I have many areas of expertise. Ashton's hands slide over your eyes, genuinely needing at your skin before his hands dip between your legs, finding you wanting. Oh, I want you fully relaxed, remember? We're diving into territory YouTube might not like. This is my favorite place for your hands, I bet. Literally, it was like 10 or 20 more seconds, and then boom, she's dressed. I know you'll make good on your promise, and for now, that delicious massage was plenty. Your head finally clear of drama, you both relax and enjoy the flight. In the cabin, you and Ashton feed each other chocolate-dipped strawberries. These are divine. The sauce is delicious on its own, too. Here, let me show you. He dips his fingers into the chocolate, and you lean forward to lick it off, your eyes on his as you suck on his finger. There's no better way to enjoy sweets with my sweet. That was deeply cheesy, but the treat is so yummy I don't even care. I should offer chocolate from my finger. Ask for another taste. Offer him chocolate. You dip your finger into the chocolate sauce and hold it up to Ashton. Want a taste? Oh, of you, always. He leans forward and wraps his lips around your finger, gently sucking, sends a shot of desire straight to your center. As bad as I feel about Eddie being sick, I don't think I could have handled sitting next to you on a long flight like this without being able to touch you. It would have been torture. I wish Eddie weren't puking his brains out, but this is definitely a flight for two. We need some time to ourselves anyway. That's literally what 90% of this book has been! We do, because the second we land in LA, we go back to our real lives. Let's not think about our real lives just yet. The dream life, where it's just the two of us in the lap of luxury, is so much better. With a wicked grin, Ashton kisses you, his mouth hot and insistent on yours. He tastes positively decadent, the sweetness of the fruit and chocolate delicious on his tongue as it strokes yours. You know, I could get pretty used to all this. Oh, are you being swayed by my lifestyle? Maybe. I'll never tell. Don't worry. I know that however much you're enjoying yourself, you don't want to lose your head. For what it's worth, I don't think any amount of glitz and glamour could ever change you into the kind of person you don't want to be. I really hope not, but it's definitely going to be hard to go back to flying commercial after this. You poor baby. You go back to kissing and your body yearns to be with Ashton again. It feels like it's been forever. Pulling back from the kiss, you look Ashton up and down. Have you ever hooked up on a plane? Oh, for the love of... Once the question's out of your mouth, you steel yourself for the answer. If Ashton says dozens of times, you'll only be a little devastated. That would be a first, even for me. Really? I don't let anyone on this plane, you know. And I've never liked anyone that I was with enough to enjoy it this way until you. Really? You aren't just saying that? He shakes his head. No, of course not. I'd never lie to you, especially about something like that. I know it shouldn't matter, and yet somehow it means a lot. Happily, you throw your arms around his neck and kiss him once more. Slowly, Ashton starts unbuttoning your shirt, one button at a time, revealing your skin inch by inch. Why did she get dressed in the first place? It's stupid. Your eyes meet his, and you know he's ready to make joining the Mile High Club a reality. Though you love the way he looks at you with barely restrained hunger, it makes you want him even more. You press your lips to his, needing him. God, I love kissing you. He lifts you up so your legs straddle his waist, pressing you against the wall of the plane. You barely hold back a moan at the feeling of his body pressed against yours, his sexy scent engulfing you. Not as much as I love kissing you. You know what else I love? Spending time with you. You reach out and touch his hair, then let your hand trail down his smooth cheek. I miss you even when it's only been minutes since I last saw you. You are such a smooth talker, and a sweet one. I feel the same way, especially when we're this close. Still in flight attendant roleplay mode, you eye Ashton. How may I serve you on this flight? I have some ideas. You know what would make this even better? Moving over to the bed in the back of the plane. What do you say? I can't. We were literally just there, same background image, and it's kind of like they just wanted you to completely ignore the massage that you just paid for. You're just like, boop, back in the outfit. Pixelberry, could you at least try and have some effort of cohesive writing for once in your bloody lives? That sounds divine. How about we take a nap so we're not too exhausted when we hit LA? That sounds perfect. I am an excellent big spoon. I have no doubt. Ashton takes your hand and pulls you back to the bed, and you snuggle up to it. This is definitely selling me on luxury travel. I had a feeling it might little more leg room than your typical coach seat, huh? Sighing happily, you give Ashton a final lingering kiss before he pulls you up against him. The two of you are asleep within minutes. You wake when the pilot announces that landing is imminent, playfully grumbling as you put yourselves back together. Back to real life, I guess. Our real lives aren't too bad, Nora. Besides, it's not the end of us, even if things are a little trickier now. You make an excellent point, one that makes me want to kiss you immediately. Don't let me stop you. You exchange a soft peck and then hold hands the rest of the flight. When you arrive in LA, you deplane and turn on your phone to check your email. Apparently the schedule for the filming The Confessions was released while you were in the air. You scan it looking for your placement next Monday, and when you see the name next to yours, your stomach drops. I'm working directly with Mercy. Oh no, whatever will we do? Move on to another different book. Anyway, without further ado, if you do enjoy at least what I do, and me like making you smile and the voices and everything, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Please do. Also leave a comment letting me know your thoughts. Hey, let me know how your day is. I don't really give a damn. Because, I mean, in terms of, discussion of this book. No, I actually care about your day more than I do about this book. Aside from that, I don't know what to say. Terrorfest is up. Feel free to check that out. At least it's somewhat decent. Again, it's a huge pet peeve, and I know I'm not alone in that. From movies to TV shows to books, I'm sure pretty much all of us can agree. Writing has to be cohesive, it has to be concise, it has to at least follow along. And you can't just go from 1 minute where you're undressed and the whole 9 yards to literally, oh look, you're dressed, you're back out in the main lobby of something, and it's like it never happened, and now you're going to go through the motions of literally and figuratively just doing the loop, right? It just gets old and tiring and whatnot. It's just something that really, really bothers me. Because, it's just bad writing. It's just literally and figuratively bad writing. And the problem is for a lot of these shows and movies and everything else, everybody wants to blame the actors and whatnot, when literally and figuratively it comes down to writing. And if you are a bad writer, you are a bad writer, and you should be called out on your writing bullshit. So, thanks again for watching. Catch y'all later. Peace out.